I am racist.
So idiot for
And
real.
you are an
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world.
At the Cinnabon store, where an employee was fired for using offensive language, she actually received a reward for her discriminatory behavior. The Cinnabon racist has now been identified. She used racist language toward a Somali couple and even made obscene gestures. They were simply trying to order some food. Cinnabon has now immediately fired her and stated that she will no longer receive a paycheck from Cinnabon and that this mindset is not suitable for public spaces in America. Just when everyone thought the situation was over, the story took an even more absurd turn. Someone actually started a fundraiser for her, and people really donated. Their reasons included she was just telling the truth. She was hurt by political correctness, and this is her freedom. So a worker who lost her job for using insults ended up receiving a reward for discriminatory behavior. The victims remained silent, innocent, and humiliated, yet the aggressor received financial support. And what about the Somali couple who were insulted? What do you think about this?
That's Nick. I am racist.
So idiot for
And
real.
you are an
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, talking about
Bye.
you talk about respect? You talking about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what? Look how you
Suck
fucking look
it.
like.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking ugly bitch? Get the fuck out of my
Ugly?
face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You Tangra.
Yeah, I have
You're
everything.
lucky I don't smash this on your face. What's recording doing for you?
Let's
To
figure it
show you
out.
you are the wall. Oh, harassing you.
She came with the white bitch and then fucking came back as a black bitch.
Oh, really?
Paint your face somewhere else, you fat fucking ugly bug-eyed bitch. You wanna take that?
So all it takes to make 50 grand is to call someone the N-word. Like seriously, what the fuck world are we living in? So if you haven't heard, the Cinnabon employee was being recorded by someone who was Somali. And it isn't really clear what was said before they were recording, but she got visibly upset that they were, and she called them a racial slur.
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
So idiot for
And
real.
you are an
idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, talking about
Bye.
you talk about respect?
And of course, she was immediately fired after this got out. But a lot of people are saying that this couple was shaming her for not wearing a hijab, and I found zero evidence of this. The only thing close is in the beginning of the video where you can hear them saying,
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
and again slower,
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
but even so, this does not excuse or license this type of behavior. Comment if you agree.
A Trump supporter just got caught on camera being racist to a Somalian couple in a Cinnabon in Wisconsin, and the video went so viral that she ended up getting fired. Just watch.
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
So idiot for
And
real.
you are an
idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, talking about
Bye.
you talk about respect? You talking about respect? You are fired from this place, man. You're not gonna be working here. Suck what? Look how you talking about ugliness?
Did I
And she continued. This is the original account that posted that video. It's in my repost if you want to see the full thing. But as I mentioned, that video went incredibly viral, getting millions of views on different platforms. So much so that Cinnabon responded saying, "We've seen the disturbing video from the Cinnabon in Wisconsin, and we don't condone this behavior." The former employee was immediately terminated by the franchise owner. Their actions do not reflect our values or the welcoming experience every guest deserves. Fired. F-A-F-O. Everything she said, everything she did in that video was just so disgusting. And now she's out of a job, facing the consequences of her actions. But maybe she can get a job in the Trump administration. I'm sure they'll take her.
Well, I think we are now starting to experience Somali fatigue in the United States, and it's not cool at all. These Somalis, some of them are citizens of America. Although there are allegations that these Somalis are walking around and trying to convince everyone to convert into Muslim or Islam, which is not cool. But the Somali fatigue is now starting to evolve in America. For example, this woman went viral for just insulting and saying the harsh words live on camera to this Somali couple, saying the N-words, abusing them with very, very harsh and offensive words. But unfortunately, she got rewarded. Yes, the white folks actually opened a GoFundMe and then they funded her with over 100K as we are speaking right now. And this has sparked a lot of reactions and outrage within those people who are not supporting this racist. Some white folks who are against this, they are saying this is totally wrong. Although the Somali couples might have tried to convince her otherwise, this was not the appropriate way of handling things. Saying the words out loud, saying the N words out loud, and insulting these couples with those harsh words, the middle finger, and all those things that you've seen was so unnecessary and wasn't a way of handling things. And others are even saying that lady, the way she was behaving, that's not rage or furious or something. She might have gone, or she was maybe under the influence, you know. But let's watch people's reaction. Let's watch Americans' reaction on this. Then we shall be sharing our opinions.
A Cinnabon worker called a Somalian couple the N-word. They made an order for their food, but then I guess the worker was being rude because they started recording. And as soon as they started recording, she called them the N-word with the hard ER. And they asked her what her problem was. And she said, I'll tell the whole world you guys are hard ER. And
what was she so angry about?
She didn't say why. She just didn't like that they were Somalian. People assumed that she was using substances because she started flipping them off and showing them her back end. Continually repeating the hard ER word over and over again. And then she called them hateful people, even though she was the one being hateful. She then for some reason told them to suck it when he said he's gonna report her. And then he started insulting his wife for some reason and calling her ugly.
But why would she think this is okay to do on the job?
People are saying she might feel emboldened because of what Donald said in an interview, saying Somalians are garbage and they should go back to where they came from, that they're not welcome in this country, because that was only 2 days ago. And then she started acting like this today. And it also turns out she has a record for neglecting her kids 3 times.
3 times?
She isn't messing around. However, Cinnabon saw this video and fired her immediately, saying there's no room for this in our workplace. So justice was sad.
Well, I'm glad that couple received justice, because that behavior is not okay in America.
You're right. There's no way anyone would talk like this behind closed doors.
So if y'all ain't seen that video from that lady, that cinnamon bun that says she was racist, flipped off Somalian people and called them the N-word, baby, she got fired. But on top of her getting fired, she has managed to raise $50,000. See, the one thing I have learned in this generation and this time that we're in with this administration is that white people can profit off of being racist. And they want you to record them. They want you to put them out there because they know there are white racist folks out there that will agree with them and that will help their lives continue. Don't give them that. Don't. Let them say what they're going to say. Don't record that shit. And if you record it, just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself for a lawsuit or something. But giving them that attention just gives them money, i.e. the woman that called a little black boy the N-word. She made almost $1 million. There was another guy that got fired for some racist shit. He raised money. White folks are using this to make their livelihoods. Don't give them that fucking satisfaction. It's not worth it.
All right, folks, I have an update for you. So earlier today, I made a video on this MAGA woman who was caught on camera being racist to a Somalian couple in a Cinnabon in Wisconsin, and she was later fired. But now she's been identified and her criminal history has also been identified. So first and foremost, this is her TikTok account. Her name is Crystal Therese, and she's posting videos pretending like nothing happened, and she's also selling products. And of course, people are letting her have it in the comments, but this has also been discovered. Her mugshot, her full name, Crystal Therese Wilsley, and the charges against her, endangering children 3 times. She was booked in Ohio back in 2022. But in addition to that, a fundraiser has been started for her by very right-wing people. She's already raised $12,000 from these losers online donating to her. Remember, this is a woman who used the N-word. She was saying she's openly racist and things like that. This is not a good human being. But she did get fired from Cinnabon. She's no longer working there. And I think her next course of action is either to get a job in the Trump regime. I'm sure they'd love to have her, or become a right-wing grifter. She's kind of following that pipeline perfectly right now.
My question is to Cinnabon, Is this the image that you want out there about your company? And Cinnabon said, nope, that is not the image that we want out there. So an update, that video, that creator's video was uploaded 12 hours ago according to the timing that I see on that video. And Cinnabon has already done this. They released a statement. They said, we've seen the disturbing video from the Cinnabon Bakery in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin, and we do not condone this behavior. The former employee was immediately terminated by the franchise owner. Their actions do not reflect our values or the welcoming experience every guest deserves. I'm going to leave both videos up and I'll put them in a playlist because I think the awareness is important. I think everybody needs to understand that, number one, if you're going to be a racist, you're just a trash human being. Stop looking at the political climate that we have right now that is empowering you to be this way, but also understand that racism is expensive. It's going to cost you. Kudos to Cinnabon for the quick reaction. Maybe I'll go get me a cinnamon bun this weekend. Why not?
What's up, America? Cinnabon news. Yeah, you guys know the cinnamon roll store, Cinnabon? Well, apparently Cinnabon fired one of its employees after she was sexually harassed by a Somali migrant. At least that's what she's saying. But she then went on a tirade and called the Somalian individual the N-word, then flipped him off multiple times, and then told him to suck it. Now, the reason all this happened is because the Somalian guy started filming her and said that sexualizing her body made her feel good about herself, to then which she said she would throw water on the individual. Then a back and forth ensued to when she flipped him off and called him the N-word. Then he said, "You're gonna be so fired," and proceeded to upload the video on the internet, which I won't show you here. Go look it up yourself because you know how TikTok is. But I'll show you some images of the incident and the GoFundMe where she's raised over 100 grand so far. So first of all, here's the GoFundMe and the storyline behind this. As you can see, she's raised $109,000. It basically says that some Somali migrants or some Somali customers decided to just harass her for quite some time before she went off and then ended up calling them the N-word. So now people are donating up to $109,000 so far. So this happened in Wisconsin. Here's the girl that was fired. And then here's what they said before she went off on him. You ready?
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you?
So as you can hear, he had been harassing her with another woman for quite some time. Then he said, sexualizing your body makes you a better person, basically challenging her while recording her. Then she, of course, flips him off with the picture I showed you, then goes on the tirade and calls him the N-word. But perhaps, maybe just perhaps, he shouldn't have been trying to force his dominant Islamic religious beliefs on a girl working at Cinnabon. Maybe you should have left that fucking shit to yourself. So now people are calling for a boycott of Cinnabon, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. But if you want to check out that GoFundMe, why don't you go give it a look? And go check out the video itself. Like I said, I'm not going to show it here because it's TikTok. You can go find that on X and see if that was offensive or if that was the right call. I will say it looks like the race card thing is about overplayed now, don't you think? And of course, I like this one.
So, Patriots, if you haven't seen, there's a terrible woman from Wisconsin who was working at a Cinnabon who was serving 2 Somalians, and she went off on the most racist tirade, and she got fired from Cinnabon, which is great. But what's insane is how many people on X are defending her, saying that the Somalian couple was trying to get her to wear a hijab and all this crazy stuff. And no matter what the couple allegedly did, nothing would warrant her terrible racist words. I just don't get what we're doing as Americans, and I want to message out to all my Somalian brothers and sisters. I'm sorry. I'm sorry from the top down that our president is saying the words that he is. All Americans should be supported. Of course, there's bad apples, bad seeds in every culture, but we don't just dismiss an entire culture because of it, right? I mean, I'm sure there's a few people now that think there's some cultures doing bad things that, you know. Anyway, I'm digressing. This woman, I cannot believe it. They have a GoFundMe. For $100,000, she's already raised $55,000. This is a problem in America, is how many racist people are out there. and support this type of woman's behavior. It was so vile, so disgusting, so un-American. So un-American. What do you guys think? If you've seen the video, let me know what you think in the comments. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of TikTok.
So I have 2 point of view. If at all the allegations are true, because entirely maybe we don't know what led to these arguments. We don't know what made her rude or what made her say such kind of words. Maybe the Somali couples were wrong. Let's now side with her on point of view number one. If this she was being pissed by the fact that these Somali couples were trying to ask her why she was not wearing the hijab, then the Somali couples are wrong. Because it doesn't mean that if you are a Somali, you should go on convincing everyone to convert to Islam and abide to Sharia laws. If your religion does not allow women to walk with their hair freely, then it doesn't mean other religions are practicing the same. Let other religion do the things that their religion tells them to do. If they are Christian, let them do what they want to do with their lives. Not since your religion, you think a woman should not walk with her head uncovered, or maybe she shouldn't be taking things that are haram. If religion says that, then it doesn't mean that other religion are saying that too. Let religion, don't mix a real life situation with religion. And again, you should know that America is a Christian community. Point of view number two, if this Somali were not trying to do such a thing, then it means no human being on earth deserves such kind of insult and live on camera. Being racist, especially from white people to the black folks, we've seen it happening more and more and more times. So this just proves how much racist some white folks are. Even they went to an extent of confessing to the camera that yes, I'm a racist. What will you do? I'm saying post it if you want to. I'm a racist. What will you do? So you see, such kind of things, the white people should literally not show us, because apparently we know majority of them are. And this was such kind of bad words, using the N words, circuit, all those things. This couple did not deserve such kind of treatment. And again, you should also know that we as a country, America as a country, racism in this era is something that we should have done with it very many years ago. Practicing it right now, it just shows that. And again, also, another thing that is so absurd is that they think that because she's racist and said such kind of words, she needs to be rewarded. And apparently, she got a GoFundMe of over 100K plus. She was rewarded for being racist. White folks shouldn't be rewarding themselves like. Right now, it's becoming a norm. If you want to make it in life in the United States and you are a white person, through your white privilege and your white supremacy, just get a black person, start a war, and then when you see the cameras, say the racist words, say the absurd words, the offensive words, then post it on social media, and then open a GoFundMe, give a very petty excuse, receive dollars from the folks, and then you are rich. It's becoming a trend right now. We've seen it in April, we've seen it in May, June, July. We've seen people, white folks, doing this in the past histories. The other month, there was a white lady who was using the same words to a black kid who had autism. We saw it in April. So it means that these white folks are entertaining this. They are rewarding people who are representing them. People who are using the racist word, and it's so unfortunate in this era. But it is what it is. That is the America people are living in right now. Tell me what you think about it.